I had 25 minutes on the clock before I had to get in the shower and go. And for whatever reason, I got a burst of energy, and without overthinking it, I just followed that impulse and went into the garage and did a 20-minute workout. And let me tell you how much that has changed my perspective for the day, changed my mindset, changed everything in 20 minutes. So I'm making this message for myself and for you guys. If you think you don't have time or you're starting to spiral, you know, it's so easy. It's so easy to get down on yourself. I know even from this little bit that when you don't like the way you look in the mirror, it is so easy to feel hopeless about what you know you gotta do. If you have a long way to go, the first step of any journey is gonna feel pointless, hopeless, but you just gotta put your head down and follow your feet and go. There's that line about the staircase. You don't have to see the entire staircase, just take the first step. And all that stuff is all fine and good when you see it, you know, woven into someone's candy-ass home decor, but it's true. So think about that when you're already trying to talk yourself out of doing that first step or doing things that you need to do. I'll give you an example. Last year, I really had a lot of weight to lose. I had to quit drinking. I had to stop doing a lot of other negative things, and I did. And I didn't focus on the whole picture of the journey beyond the first day, day one, day two. I just took it a day at a time, and it was great. It was great, and I got to where I needed to be in no time, but I was already there mentally. People had to tell me I was there because it didn't matter to me. So, and now that I've been in shape and sober for about a year, I've kind of lost that grander perspective, and now I'm getting superficial again because I've gained some weight since Thanksgiving and my birthday and Christmas. I'm letting myself kind of indulge, you know, but there is a fine line between there's a fine line. I know it's hard, and the point of this is follow that impulse. Just do the thing that you know you need to do, and it doesn't have to be an hour workout. You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to do all these things. I'll tell you what the workout was. It's a modification of a CrossFit workout called Cindy. You do 5 pull-ups, you do 10 push-ups, and you do 15 air squats over and over and over and over again on a 20-minute timer, and try to see as many rounds as you can do. I didn't have any place to do pull-ups. I'm staying at a house where we have like one of those old Bowflex machines, so I just did a lat pull down, heavy, and I didn't even count my rounds. I honestly didn't even count my rounds. I put on a 20-minute timer and just focused on getting my heart rate up, focus on doing something hard, focus on moving my body. And by the time my perspective totally changed and I was feeling sore, my heart rate's up, so it's crazy how quickly that gives you a new perspective on just about everything, even the mundane tasks that you have to do, the negative future outlook that you have, or you have, I'm projecting, that I have, even when I'm not in a bad mood, just kind of in a regular, oh, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to go sit in traffic, I have to blah, 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 blah. I was amazed at how quickly my perspective changed, and I saw everything as a victory, everything as a win, and even the weight that I've gained back a little bit that I was feeling negatively about, I don't even feel like that person anymore. Right? And I was like, wow, this 20 minutes is amazing. And I checked the timer, it had been 9.5 minutes. And then I had the whole other battle of, oh my God, I'm not even halfway. Fuck. And then I wanted to start renegotiating and be like, okay, maybe I'll do 10 rounds from here and then I'll stop. And that was the other battle. No. You set out to do 5 push-ups, 5 pull-ups, pull-downs on the lat machine, 10 push-ups and 15 air squats for 20 minutes. You let everything else go. The timer is doing its job. All you have to do is think about, it's meditative, is think about doing those tasks until the timer says you're done. 20 minutes. Who doesn't have 20 minutes? And I almost even quit in the middle. But I'm so glad I didn't, and now I'm sitting in traffic, but I'm a new man. I'm the same weight as I was when I felt a little fluffy, but I'm a new man. You know? My day is exactly the same as it was gonna be before that 20 minutes, but I'm a whole new man. I'm seeing it as a win. This is a win. I know exactly where I wanna be fitness-wise. I know exactly where I wanna be financially. I know exactly where I wanna be in the world. And it took 9.5 minutes to entirely change my perspective. So, this message, and this is why it was important to say now, without making a typical fitness video. This message is for anybody that's in that slump or fighting that motivation to just go to the gym. Not even go to the gym, just hit the floor and do some push-ups. And it's not for the body that you want is what you chase at first, right? Especially if you have a long way to go. But then it becomes secondary, even exercise becomes secondary to winning that entirely changed mindset. If you're like me and you're a pretty positive person, but there seems to be a tendency, like a low point in the floor that water just tends to recede to or tends to fall to, where just a negative outlook tends to be your baseline. I'm telling you guys, just hit the floor and get your heart rate up. In not even 10 minutes, I've gained an entirely new perspective and outlook. And that's why we work out every day. That's why we move our body every day and do something, because you have to earn that mindset. And what a reward it is right now. Even 45 minutes ago, I finished this and got in the shower and was heading to work. And what a reward it is to see everything, Wes Watson would argue, correctly now. Some people would say I'm just seeing things with a more positive perspective, but other people would argue, no, now I'm actually seeing things correctly. When I was negative before, I was viewing them incorrectly and making all these false plans, projecting fear and downsizing and playing it safe and playing it smart, and things aren't going to work out. 9.5 minutes of pull-ups, push-ups, and air squats. You can do that anywhere. If you find a heavy enough tree branch, you can do pull-ups on it. And if you can only do one, great, do one. Shorten it. Do one pull-up, do 5 push-ups, and do 10 air squats. Set it on a timer and forget everything else. And kill that negative voice in your head for 20 minutes. And if you're like me, it will pop up around minute 10 and go, okay, this is enough. And that guy is almost worse than the guy that tells you not to do it in the first place. Gotta fight those voices, earn that positive outlook, and everything's beautiful. And then if you're worried about being, like shedding pounds, man, if you just do that every day and don't think about anything else and eat right, you're already there. You're already there. All right. Cheers to you guys. I'll see you in the new year.